What is up, guys? Welcome back to a new episode of Getta and Don. I'm your host, like always, John Getta, and I saw this post the other day, and I'm gonna bring it up real quick. That really shocked me. It really shocked me. You know what? Actually, it kind of did shock. It shocked me that people really believe it. So there was a poll done. Which one would you rather live without for a year? And there was a total of 155,000 votes. It was the electricity, internet, human interaction, or hot water. Get this, 3% voted for electricity, 22% voted for no internet, 33% voted for no hot water. And listen here, 41% of the 155,000 people voted for no human interaction for a year. Wow. So you're telling me out of all four options, 41% of people would choose to not talk to a single person for a whole year. Like, what the heck? Just the idea of that, I feel like that's the most valuable one. I feel like you could go without electricity, you could go without hot water, you could go without internet if you have human interaction. I feel like you can survive off of that. Do people not understand what happens if you don't talk to a single human being for a whole year? You're gonna go crazy. You're gonna lose your mind. It's like me sitting right here for a whole year and just walking around in my room for a whole year and not talking to a single person. You lose your mind over those kind of things. To not have another person to talk to. Humans are created to talk to people. We are made to have human conversations. We are made to conversate. We are a species that thrives off of communication. We become depressed. We become so sad. We drive our minds crazy. We don't talk to people. That's wild. That is insane that I had to talk about that. I saw this poll and I instantly I was like, wow. And this really describes like the generation we're in now, which tragically I'm a part of it. And I don't hate everything about the generation, but I feel like the perspective of a lot of people is just like, it doesn't make sense to me that people generally believe this. And when you look at the comments, some people are smart about it. Some people are like, oh, do you really realize what's going to happen when you don't have human interaction for a year? Do people not think about that? So I want you to close your eyes and consider yourself just sitting in a room for a whole year and not talking to a single person, not seeing a single person, just you all alone. Is that really worth having the Wi-Fi, having the hot water, having the electricity? Do those three things really matter that much compared to human interaction? I feel like there's a big gap between the human interaction and everything else when it comes to what would you rather have for a whole year. That's absurd. To me, that's absurd. Just the fact that people in a rightful like truth scenario actually pick to not have human interaction. And that's kind of a scary thing, isn't it? To know that people pick that. And they're probably like, oh, it's not even close. I'd rather not talk to people. And that comes with everyone saying that they're not people. They're not a people person anymore. People. That doesn't make any sense. Like, I hear so many people saying, oh, I'm antisocial. Well, that technically means you're a sociopath. Theoretically. In the actual formal, like, dictionary, saying you're antisocial, the actual meaning is technically you're a sociopath. That you're not able to have human interaction with people, that you're not capable of it. To think that people would rather not have human interaction for a whole year rather than not having hot water, not having electricity, not having internet. Those three things, let alone, we survived so long without those things. Before this, a couple hundred years ago, we didn't have those things. It was literally just human interactions all we had. We had other people, and that's what kept us going, having conversations with people. This doesn't say, oh, not having water. It's hot water. This doesn't say, oh, we're not having shelter, electricity. We don't have a form of, but the internet. We don't need internet. We don't need it. I don't know why everyone's acting like it's the biggest thing in the world. Human interaction is by far like the biggest thing on here that you 100% want to have, and yet 41% of people didn't want to have it. And that's my point I'm trying to get across, even though I was getting a little silly with it. Anyways, guys, that's all I wanted to talk about. I thought that was just ridiculous that people were voting on that. I hope y'all have a good one. Like always, this is Getta and Don. I'll see y'all tomorrow.